Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Another painting session. Right. Last night, after the painting session, I thought, I don't want to do that again. And look where I am, back again. No idea why. I think it's because I've got some unfinished business. I want to do a bit more work on the first shambolic painting I did yesterday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be here for some time. Hello there, Zolt. How are you doing, sir? Just doing a spot of painting. Don't know how long I'll be on here for, but I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Yes, I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're well, Zolt. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, just pootling along, really. Going through a painting phase. Retro music today. Yes, well, I've got some... I'll probably just be playing maybe some synth wave in a bit. Maybe. Though the volume tends to be a bit too loud on those because they're a bit thumpy. Okay, I need some white. You working today, Zolt? Once again, I've come on too early. I'm not really ready. Just putting some paints down. I listened last time to game music. I sent on Messenger. Right. Okay. Thank you, Zolt. Sorry, I very rarely check Facebook or Instagram anymore. I'll have a look though. Thank you. But what I tend to do with these painting streams, I'll put a playlist on, just let it run, because then I can forget about it. But I will have a listen. Yes. I haven't got time at the moment, Zolt. I'm focusing here. I'm focusing, man. Right, where's my weapons? Palette knife. Running out of tissue paper here. Oh dear. What time is it? 9:45. Lovely. Okay. I need some... What is it? Cadmium. Cadmium red. I reach for paints and I don't even know what they're called. Okay. Hello there, Christus. How are you, sir? How was the football last night? My brothers were watching it. I think one of them was watching the Liverpool game. Can't remember the other one. As you can tell, I don't watch it myself. Ah, hell, I haven't cleaned my brushes yet. Oh dear. switch over. You can at least watch me cleaning my brushes. Oh dear. I haven't even bloody focused this camera yet. I tell you what, for what it's worth, Logitech cameras are a pain in the fanny. Oh, Barcelona, yes, I think that's the other one they were watching. Atletico Madrid was great. Yes, right, okay. Who won? See, I don't even remember. Didn't watch much of Liverpool versus PSG because that game was done since the first leg. Oh, I see. Yeah. It sounded as though Liverpool were doing well though, and then it all went tits up at the end or something. But yeah, it was already stacked against them. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be focusing this bloody camera. Yeah, Logitech cameras, look at this state of this. I mean, it's a webcam, so you can't expect anything too amazing. Oh, hello there, Ian. Just popped in to say hello. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I don't think I'll be on for too long. I just fancied coming on just to finish a painting, and seeing as I started it last night, I may as well finish it on here. That's what I'm thinking. Have a good day today, Ian. I hope you seeing me on here isn't making you feel depressed that you're at work and I'm not. Oh dear. But I'll be back soon, don't you worry. Can't wait. I can't fucking wait to get back to work. Barcelona won 2-1. Okay. Atletico went through with a 3-2 final score. Right. Okay. Huh. No way. So lost the game, but won overall on aggregate. Who do you support? Christus or Christian? I always it's Christian, isn't it? That's your name, I believe. Okay, cheers, Zolt. I'll have a look later. Zolt is an expert when it comes to retro gaming music. I mean, the good thing about the old game music is that you can slap it on and there's no copyright problems. I mean, there's no trouble playing the stuff I'm playing now, but sometimes you get problems. This is the trouble when I have a painting that I'm not happy with. I can't stop thinking about it until I've at least attempted to repair it in some way. This one, however, the one I'm going to be looking at, is beyond repair, really. I checked the proportions this morning and it's way off. The figure is, but it doesn't really matter, of course. It is what it is, but it still pisses me off. But this is what comes with not taking the time to measure properly. Okay, thank you, Zolt. Yes. Hey, is it repeating itself? Okay. This shit is toxic. Oh, hell. Yes, Christian, like the European competition. I like the European competitions, but don't support any team in particular. Oh, I see. Right. What's the league called in Argentina? Yeah, I'm going to be looking at this devil. So a couple of things of note. The body her head should be, the top of her head should be about here. So it's way too long. But this is a new entity. It's a form of elf. The other thing is this castle wall. So it starts here. It should go to here. And yeah, I've put it down here, but there we are. Doesn't matter. We'll try and repair some of this damage. First thing, I'm going to just try and put some flesh on this dear woman's bones. Right. Liga Professional de Football. Professional Football League. But it's totally shambolic. Is it? Oh dear. So it's good though that you call it football and not soccer though. Like Americans call it soccer and we don't like that over here. Oh hello there, I don't know. Oh man, it's daylight over there. Geez, I forgot to go to work. Just wanted to say what's up. Hello there. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Your Uncle Jimmy always appreciates you coming in. Anyone coming in and saying hello. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Zolt. I did it last night. It's okay-ish. But I'm going to put some colour on her now. Try and liven her up a bit. However, yeah, let's just see. I've gone for a colour. It may be wrong. Okay, we're going into sausage territory. Splendid. No. Oh, hello there. Can't stay in work. Oh dear, Austin. Yeah, oh dear. I'm sorry, I've come on now. I wasn't planning on it. Have a good day, Austin. Sorry I've come on so early today. I just I had a burning in my beaver to paint today. So I thought I'd just pop straight on and try and finish this one. Okay, she's got a very pink leg. Oh dear. Is there a reason for this? Recent Ladies and Dragons medieval vibes themes? Absolutely no reason at all. I'm just going through a phase, I suppose you could say. Some might say a deplorable phase. So the painting underneath isn't entirely dry, so there's going to be there might be a bit of mud mixing going on in a minute. Also very simplifying the painting process, because this is just really a sketch. That fucking arm is so long. Oh dear. See that was the signal that shit was going wrong last night, but there we are. I wasn't aware of it at the time. Ever used watercolor? I used to years ago, but I never really got on with it. I prefer mediums where you can kind of correct your mistakes more easily, whereas watercolor you're at the mercy of the paint, really. It's okay, mate. You couldn't keep away from this picture. No, that's right, Austin. It had to be done. It had to be finished somehow. It's going to be shambolic, of course, but look at the length of this lady's arm. I mean, when you pick it out in paint, you realise how absurd the drawing is underneath. But saying that, it maybe she's like an avatar lady, because they're very long in the trunk. I have a set, but I've only used it a couple of times. Yeah, here watercolor is less forgiving, but I like how it flows. Oh, definitely. However, I mean, you can use oils. I know you can with oils anyway, like watercolor. So you can thin the devil right down, and then it will flow like a watercolor paint. It can be done, sir. Tell you what, it's very hard. I can't get close to the. Tell you what, I'm gonna put this down. It's my microphone. Can't get very close to the painting, unfortunately. Okay, I turned her into an elf last night. Let's accentuate that ear. Her face is absolutely shambolic. Oh dear. Doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Nothing wrong with a long, tall lady. That's true. Just thin that devil right on down, son. Yeah, thank you. I do like a bit of encouragement that incorporates the devil. Okay, there we are. That's the main skin colour. It's a little bit round here. This young lady's rump, if you will. Yes. Music's a bit playful, isn't it, my loves? Right, okay, so there's that bit done. Let's pause for a bit of a vape and consider my life choices. Tell you what. I'm more or less painting the whole body the same colour, but more lightly in the shadow areas. But I like gliding over paint, so I like to get the whole thing wet and then, if you know what I mean. Yes, I like to get it all wet, my loves. Yes, yes, yes. Now that is an arm. If this was a book cover, what would the book title be? Excellent question. The Parable of the Extra Long Lady, and why she had a dalliance with the dragon. It's quite a long title, but I think it works. Quite snappy. Right, tell you what, let's use the same brush. Let's not prick around too much here. Let's make a slightly darker tone for the shadow. I'm going to use a bit of Venetian red in the shadow. That's a bit naughty. Don't think that's going to work actually. Sauron's pet. Ooh, yes, that could work. I would absolutely read that. I know, well, it's interesting, isn't it? When you get these joke titles for books, that is the wrong tone. Sometimes they sound really fun. I mean, it's like Sephiros's Todgerson, should I say, book, The Man Who Was Made of Bad Atoms. I think we all want to read that. But it doesn't exist, unfortunately, at least not yet. Perhaps it will. Completely the wrong colour, really, but fuck it. Ooh, shit's getting a bit funky up in this mother. My favourite title is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? That's a great one, yes. Agreed. That's a splendid one. A little sunburn, yes. Well, she's been out there for God knows how long. I like Beyond Lies the Wub, yes, because it sounds vaguely dirty. That's true. What is a wub? What's that, Austin? What's good? Sorry, I lose the chain of conversation occasionally. Yeah, her thigh is far too pink, I agree. It doesn't look as pink as that on here. It's the camera being a twat again, I think. However, I will turn it down slightly in a moment. Once I put the highlighters on, I'm going to go for a golden hue on this maiden. Goldenish. The title, yes, Beyond Lies the Wub. Oh, is the book good? Yeah. Beyond Lies the Wub. That's not Larry Niven, is it? I've come across that title before. Have you ever read that story? No, I haven't. I haven't. I've only I've heard of it. Okay, we're gonna gold this up like a mother. Apologies, I'm going to have to turn the canvas around now just because my wrist will explode otherwise. got a reference. Not that it does me much good, but got a reference out of shot of you all. I'll read your comments in a second, my loves, so I'll be there in a sec. Oh, sorry, I keep twatting the fucking microphone, bastard. If that works or not. It's Philip K. Dick, right, okay. It's a short story, isn't it? It is about these astronauts being convinced by a creature called a wub not to be eaten by the astronauts, right. It is a short story, very short. Okay, it sounds very intriguing. Very intriguing. Right, I'm going to go upside down now. Drugs worked well with, yeah, PKD, indeed. Finished The Man in the High Castle like a week ago. Right, I really enjoyed that one. Read that one a long time ago. Yes, very, very good. I do quite like alternate history stuff. It's not good to paint upside down really, but I just bloody can't help it. Unfortunately. PKD didn't really need them from what I hear, had quite the unique mind and imagination. Okay, I've got to go. See you, be awesome to one another. That's a lovely thing to say. Yes, thanks very much for popping in. Have a good day. He was one of a kind for sure, yeah, he was. I mean, I really liked Valis. Just because it was about, well, you know, it was a mental break from reality that he experienced, but it's part of me that's always thought, well, maybe he was contacted by an alien. It's very unlikely, but a disembodied alien intelligence communicated with him. Of course, he could also have been off his tits. It's probably slightly more plausible. But who knows? Who knows? Yes. What are you up to today, Christian? I mean, it's not the beginning of the day for you, is it? But what have you done today? I suppose that would be more pertinent. upside down titties. Oh, it's 6 in the morning. Right, okay, so you're not that far behind us. 4 hours, right. Of course you are, of course, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, you're west of us, so slightly behind. Crikey, I've gone a bit hard here on the highlight. Okay, we're back on. I need to reread Valis. He saves his son, I believe, with some message from a higher being. Yes. So he says, my favourite writers in the world are the ones a bit with mental problems. Oh, right. Yeah, perhaps, yes. I do like being surprised by things, if you will. Yeah, so the more unorthodox, the better. I'm trying to think. Maze of Death, that was also very good. I mean, it was in the kind of bonkers territory, usual what the hell is going on territory, but then it kind of switches and you realize what's going on. Really cool idea. In fact, I was going to write my own kind of version of it one day, well, a spin on it. Maze of Death, that is. Oh, there we go, roll there. Maze of Death was amazing. Yes. Oh, good. I'm glad you've read it as well, Christian. Yeah, when you realise what's going on, it's such a cool idea. So bleak as well. I do love a bit of bleakness in my fiction. And that's the thing with, I mean, I like kind of darker science fiction just because it's like at the extreme, isn't it? When extremes are quite fulfilling in some way, pushing the boat out. I suppose that's kind of why people like horror, reading horror. You're at the periphery of what's acceptable or even known. It's uncharted waters. You read PKD and think this man doesn't know what he's doing. He's mental. Then at the end you realise he's a genius. Yes, agreed. The ending is devastating. Yeah. I like how it seems like he's making stuff up as he goes. He doesn't do rigid world building. No, that can put a lot of people off. And it, to be honest, it sometimes puts me off. I mean, the first time I ever read him, I thought, my God, I can't read this. But you are rewarded if you stick with it. Let's turn the devil around again, see what's going on. How's a sunburn doing? Okay, so we've got the light hitting this bit of the shoulder. It's nice. And it goes up into shadow. Okay. I've got to go, guys. Have a great day. Cheers, Austin. Have a good one yourself. I might be on later, but probably won't be, but we'll see. Yes, Austin's a good fellow. Going to be having a chat with him on Friday, actually. Don't know if you caught that last night, Christian. So that'll be on next week sometime. Okay, right, let's tone down this sunburnt leg slightly. Right, for this I'm going to turn it again, sorry. Oh dear. Should be using a bigger brush really, but I've started, so I'll finish. Cool, I'll check it out when it's out. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, we're just having a chin wag. So Austin has his own booktube channel. He hasn't been doing it that long, but let's just say he likes his drink, he likes to smoke, he likes to read. Sounds a bit like me. Well, he doesn't sound like me, but yeah, similar interests, so we'll just see what happens. We'll just have a chat, see what happens. If you ever want to chat, Christian, let me know. I'll get you on if you fancy it. I just like chatting to people, you know what I mean? Ochre in this area. So there's a tendon here. Too light, really. Fuck it. Okay, it's coming down here. It's coming down here, my love. Yep. I'll keep it in mind. I don't often speak English out loud, so it might be tricky. That's okay, Christian. But yeah, just don't worry. If you can always have a try. No pressure, of course, but any of my chums are welcome on here anytime. Just saying. Nice ref. Oh dear, it's coming in. It's popping in. Get back up there, my dear. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Well, so if I were to show you the reference, I could pop it out later. You'll see how much this deviates from it. So I'm assuming in terms of like copyright, not that I'm selling this. I don't plan to. Yeah, if it's drastically different, mediated as it is through the incompetence and shambolicness of the artist, surely that means it's okay. One would assume, but I don't know. I don't know how it works. Saying that though, I mean the bloody goalposts are always changing, aren't they? AI art is it's thumbing its nose at copyright left, right and centre, really, when you get down to it. Alright, this needs to be softened here a bit. Yeah, that line's too dark. Fuck it, it's fine, it's fine. You snapped that one yourself? No. No, that's the problem. It's not mine, so I've got to be careful. Come in behind with a bit of highlight. Don't think that's going to work. Got a blue arse. Oh no! Oh dear. Brush is no good. This one. When this year began, I was thinking of putting together an art book, getting some of my drawings and write some shit about it. I do use a lot of references, so I wonder how would that work. Yeah, I think you'd probably be alright, as long as it's like not a really obvious copy. I think it's okay if you're using a reference and it's quite different. I think that's okay personally, but don't ask me. Don't go on what I say just in case, but I think it's all right though. I think it's all right. I already forgot about the project anyway, but it might be worth picking it up again. Yeah, please do. I mean, it's I do the same thing. I have ideas for projects and then I forget about them or think life gets in the way. But that sounds good. Sounds great. Bobby Dazzlers down. Oh yeah, cheers. Yeah, it is coming together a little bit better than it was for sure. But I do have a tendency of fucking things up. tackle her face in a minute. That's when it will really go to hell. Stone cold coffee. Lovely. Have you got work today, Christian? Skin tones look really nice. Oh, thank you, Billy. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, this is the one I was doing last night, and it was bloody awful. But I couldn't get it out of my head last night when I went to bed, so I thought I'll come back and see if I can give it a bit of a twatting, if you will. Yes, that'll do, that'll do. Let's get a little bit of sparkle on there. Lovely. Right. No, I'm going to have to get some nipples in here in a minute. Okay, there's definitely light dancing around here. Afternoon, okay. Try being the key. I'll try to do some drawings and work out before, okay? Try being the key word. Right, I know what you mean. Yes. Well, as far as I'm concerned, working out can go and do one. I never do that. What do you tend to do? Working out wise, what do you do? Is it weights or what? I do find that turning the canvas upside down is quite a good thing sometimes anyway. I know I have to do it by necessity, but you notice things that you don't notice the other way around. It's a way of resetting your eyeballs a bit. These collarbones could cut a fucking bar of tungsten. That'll do. I'm not going to prick around too much for this, because we've got to do the face yet, and that's going to be shambolic. Aha, right. Not too bad. Lots to do and procrastinating, Billy. Might as well start after lunch now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I used to run a lot, now only once or twice a week, but I got a 12k race in 2 weeks, so I should get out more. Good lord. So yeah, I do running and weights now. Right, okay. We have an absolute unit in our midst, everyone. Yeah, splendid. I'm the same as you though, Billy. Procrastination it's a hellish thing. but I think it's necessary to a certain extent. I think a lot of people do it. It has what I try to do is, because especially like art or whatever else I'm doing that's creative, I suppose you could say, I like to get something done first that's more easily attained. So I like to have, to have a win early on that's a tangible success of some kind. I'd say success, but that could mean just cleaning something or whatever, and then I can move on to things that can go tits up, and it won't be quite as bad, I suppose. This brush needs to go in the bin. I keep my brushes too long sometimes because I don't like throwing things away. Anyway, let's get some nickels in. Put it the right way around. I'm not putting an upside down nickel in. That'll do. I shouldn't have been tempted to do that. Didn't really need that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Need a tiny bit of something here. Can't see it. Sounds like a good strategy. I've seen some motivational videos that say the first thing you must do when you wake up is make your bed well to start the day. I like to let my bed air out. Yes, yeah. Saying that we do that, we just pull it all back. I think you're supposed to do that because it can kill off certain types of bacteria. Or I think so. Could be like the third or fourth to do in the morning. Does make the room look tidier. Yeah. Yes, that's right. It's tidiness over. I mean, it doesn't feel right to leave it disheveled, but yeah, we just pull it all back, but kind of neatly, I suppose. But yeah, some people, they walk around all day in their dressing gowns and pajamas, and then they'll go to the fucking shops in their pajamas. I think that's not good at all. I couldn't do that anyway because I sleep naked, but but you know what I mean. It's not the way to progress through the day, I don't think. Right, let's pick out this fine elfin ear. Good Lord. No. Her head is way too small, but there's not much I can do about that now. I can try and elongate it slightly. Let's see what happens. Right, how big do I dare to make this? Sorry, this is crikey. Moving it all over the place here. Okay, we've got a bean head now. There we are. Let's leave it like that, a bean head. Just paint an apple in front of her face. Yeah, that's true. I mean, oh hell. Oh no. Yeah, the trouble is, when it's this small as well. So when I'm working on a face, I like to have the reference right next to it so I can eyeball it better. But I don't want to risk showing it too much, if you know what I mean. Give her a hat. Yes, I like these ideas, Christian. Yeah, faces are a bastard. I mean, obviously they're the hardest thing you can do, really. Because there's a massive part of our brain that's dedicated to recognizing faces, and so if you get it just slightly wrong, everyone can see it. Unfortunately. Big old sombrero, maybe. Okay. The fuck am I doing here? Oh no. Her mouth is extraordinarily wrong. Oh dear me. Oh dear. The trouble is, it's awful, isn't it? Good Lord. Oh. So bloody hard. Yeah. Faces are tricky. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to, there's only 2 people there, but I'm just going to switch off so I can get the reference right close. See if that makes any difference. The upside down, it looks alright. That's no bloody good though, is it? Right, come on. Focus, man. Doesn't help my bloody... I could do with a smaller brush, really. I've been watching this dude that also does oil paintings. Jack Don't Draw. Okay. I have to check him out. What kind of stuff does he paint? Oh dear me. Right, fuck it, I'm going to leave the face for the time being. Just because it's... Anyway, let's gloss over that. Let's not think about that. He likes to follow the classic masters, so he does master studies, stuff like that. Right, okay, yes. I've followed people like that in the past. That kind of stuff, funnily enough, doesn't appeal to me. Just because I don't know what it is. I think it's because I don't like having to learn stuff anymore. I just like going on my own. Of course, the problem with that is that you don't get any better. Well, you do, but those master studies, they're so good, but I find that if you reduce it, something about just focusing on technique, becoming a master in terms of technique, it doesn't appeal to me for some reason. I don't know why. He apps a lot, but his content is good, right? I yap a lot as well. Oh dear. Does he talk about penises though? Now there is a niche that I've carved out for myself. Oh dear, what's the matter with me these days? That's actually not too bad. There's some kind of glowing shit going on behind her. Yes, 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 yes. That'll do. Okay, right now for the tower itself. Her expression is this. I think she might be screaming. Okay. Tell you what, let's make it. What do you think? What colour should I go for the tower? Yeah, I just can't stop looking at how small her head is. Oh dear me. Right. Right. A bemused expression. Yes, yes, bemused. I think she's thinking to herself, why are my arms this long? And what am I doing here? Tell you what, let's go for, what do you think for the tower, Christian? I'll ask your advice here. What kind of colour? I'm going to do an overlay, thickly, relatively thickly painted. I suppose it depends what colour's going to be over here. Just try here and see what this looks like. That'll do. Oh, yellowish. I did, yeah, I was thinking yellow. Tell you what, I'm just going to stick with this, just a kind of a very pale lilac. Oh, okay. Sandy colour. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll mix one up, see what it looks like. Sandstone. Need quite a bit of this. Get a little bit of pink in there as well. So that kind of colour? I think that would look good. Christian knows. Right, so I'm going to have to get rid of this other bit. Right, let's paint bricks. This is going to take a long time, but I think it's going to be fun for me. Just painting it softly, dry kind of brushing, just to keep some of the colour beneath through. So it still looks like stone. Yes, good shout there. Yeah, cheers mate. Oh, I bloody like having a bit of feedback going on, because sometimes well, it's the same with all of us, isn't it? It helps to have some another opinion. I don't think this would take too long actually. Yeah, the camera's not really showing this very well, but it does actually, the colour works well. Yeah, and because I've used that kind of ochre for the highlights on her, then it ties it together nicely. Oops. Oh, cheers, Billy. Cheers. Billy's still there. Lovely. So it's Billy and Christian. Thank you very much for sticking with me, my loves. But don't worry, if you want to go, you can go. I will allow it. Okay, let's come up here. Sorry, it's not very good seeing it upside down, but it's the only way I can do it. Billy, are you going to resume your channel at some point? I suppose you're trying to find time for it. Oh, she's coming in again. How'd you go? Naughty girl. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sure I will keep thinking about it. Just time, yeah, understandable. But you're really good at it, Billy. You're bloody nailing it. You were nailing it when you were doing it. You're a natural. If I had your channel, I would have already quit my job. Oops, joker there. Whoopsie. Fuck, you see that? Too much joker. Shit. I found myself in limbo with it. It became stressful trying to put out the video on time each week because the games aren't very intuitive. I spent a lot of time just learning to play them. Yeah, I assumed that was what you were doing because you were reading the manuals and stuff, weren't you? Oh my God. Yeah, that was stressing me out knowing what you were doing, to be honest. Yeah, low effort. I prefer the low effort approach, but yeah, I suppose it pays off though, doesn't it? People appreciate that you're taking that time to do that. I remember when we used to play games back in the day, we'd never have the instructions. I wonder why. And and so we always had to try and work out how to play it. We never, especially the what do you call it, the RPGs and things like that, we'd very quickly lose patience because we didn't know what we were doing really. I think I've got a fucking nugget of yellow ochre inside here and it keeps popping out. Saying that though, Billy, I mean, you could try just pick a game and stick to it. I don't know if that would appeal to you, and then just do a longer running series of it. But it's whether you would fancy doing a game that long. But the other thing is, I know what you mean. When something stops becoming fun to do, that is usually the time to stop. So you've done the right thing. But perhaps try to find something within that you still love doing. She's trying to come back in again. Oh no. She is a bit devious, that one. Oh no! Oh no! Restart device? I don't think so. Ugh. My computer is trying to end itself. Motherfucker. Yeah, the drawing of the brickwork is not correct. So this could look a bit shit in a bit. It's all right. I'm quite bad at sticking with things for a long period of time. I've got a few hobbies that I move between just the way I am. Yeah, no, I understand that completely. I'm the same, really. I flip between things, but that's perfectly all right. Yeah, I'd find it boring otherwise. Okay, we've got problems here. That'll do. Yeah, when it becomes a chore, that's the time to fuck it off. I mean, that's the trouble. I think some people, they say they have some success in, especially YouTube, they'll have success and then they don't really they don't enjoy it anymore, but they're forced to do it because that's where they're making their money. That must be a horrible place to be. I'd probably be one of those people. But no, I don't think so. Okay, I'm not going to do much more on the stonework for now. Now? You make the darkness your friend. I was born in it. No, that's the wrong quote, but okay, that'll do. Right, now I have to think about the background. So I might just ditch the I'm gonna ditch the dragon, but oh, hello there, Deb. Good evening, Wizard Jim and other participants. Yes, hello there. There's only a few of us here at the moment. I'm doing another painting. It's a bit odd. Now I need to work out what colour to do the background now. Purple, some kind of purple. Purple and yellow are nice bedfellows. Oh, sorry, Billy, I missed your thing. Yeah, absolutely. I can see what I'd need to do to maybe make the channel full time, and there's no way I'd want to do it now. Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, respect, mate. I respect that. Tell you what, I'm gonna have like, it's gonna be like a sunset kind of thing going on. Maybe, although yeah, let's do that. Right, let's make a purple. Let's make a lovely purple. Let's far too much blue. Sunset would account for the warm skin tones. Exactly. Yeah. I'm making this up as I go along, really, but yeah, that's a very good point. So that's a kind of a violet colour. That might be okay. Maybe it needs to be a bit darker. I'm going to go for a strange kind of sky and then try and blend it together a bit. Dragon's gone. Who likes dragons? Do you like dragons, Deb? They've always... I don't know, I used to like them. When I was a child, I used to draw loads of dragon pictures. Now, I'm not that bothered about them. Enjoyed your review of Project Jove, or Hove, Omnivorous Reader. A lovely cover. Reminded me that I'd read it as a child. Long forgotten memory that was. Well, there we are. Lovely. I haven't seen that one yet, Deb. I'm being a bit naughty recently. I've not been watching much YouTube. I've been doing too much painting. Yeah. Sure, dragons are awesome. Some modern YA dragons are about to put me off them. Right, yeah, I bet. I don't read any YA personally. Do you read much, Deb? It just doesn't. I mean, I've dabbled. It just doesn't really do much for me. Another, another person in the world who has read Project Job. It must be Job. I suspect I would have liked it much more as a teenager. Read it here. I read everything. Right. A lot of older YA is pretty good. Yes, I found the same. That's kind of what I would read if I were to read it. There's a lot of shite out there, isn't there? Oh dear. But, I mean, Christ, the thing is, if people are reading, that's a good thing, isn't it? generally. This is my attempt at a forest in the background. Oh dear. And then down here is a lake. Yes. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I quite like that too. Yeah, bit of sunset, bit of shadow. I might need to tie those colours in a bit more though, so I might need to get a bit of purple on the dark side of the mountain, just to key it in a bit. Maybe just a little bit. Yes, that'll do. Right, now I'm going to try and blend this out a bit. What are you up to today, Deb? I'm assuming you have to go to work a bit later. This fucking work business is a pain in the ass, isn't it? I could do with a blend, some kind of blending brush really. This one's too stiff. Oh, sorry, it's evening, is it? Sorry. It's because I was talking to Christian earlier, and he's over in Argentina, and I was thinking, oh, south. No. It doesn't work that way. East and west. It's evening. I just finished dinner, and I'm trying to convince myself it is bedtime. Right. Stay up, Deb. Keep me company. I'm joking, of course. Oh, hello there, Chris. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Good morning. I'm just titting around with that painting I was doing last night. But don't really know what I'm doing. Foot still sore but otherwise peachy. Yes, good, right, okay. What exactly did you do? Was it a sprain or was it a broken bone in the foot? I can't remember. I saw the picture you had the other day and it looked really swollen. Have you been kicking orcs again, Chris? You're not supposed to kick them. Oh, hello there, Guy. Bleary-eyed, morning from DC. Got to zip out with the dog, but what a great way to spend breakfast. Splendid. Oh, that's very nice of you, Guy. Thank you. Have a good walk. I hope your dog doesn't shit too much on the way. That's one big thing that would put me off getting a dog is the toilet arrangements. And the fact that Vanessa doesn't like dogs. Other than that, yeah, we're hoping to get a bird at some point, like you, Deb. But yeah, we're trying to sort out the house first, really. Okay, I mean it's a fairly shambolic sky, but I don't have the correct tools really. It'd be good to have I used to have like blending brushes, but saying that, this isn't too bad, I suppose. Okay, that's more or less done, I think. Maybe. My bird is fast asleep now. Right, Deb, how many hours a day does your bird sleep? This will be an important piece of information. And how noisy, how demanding is it whilst it's awake? That's something that scares me slightly. Just going to put more of a highlight on the very edge there of the tower. I can put a tiny dash of white in there. Well, if you think of when you can hear the birds going to sleep in the evening and when you hear the dawn chorus, that's a good hint. Okay, I really didn't think that through when I got him. I used to love a sleep in, And he has very firm, very loud opinions on that. Right, I don't know if we're getting one now. I thought that might be a possibility. So Vanessa's mum, until a couple of years ago, had a lovebird, little tiny lovebird. Used to have, they used to keep lots of birds, but that was the last one that was around. It was called Dave. It was a girl. Didn't realise at the time, of course. And yeah, so she used to put in the evening, like in the summer, put a blanket over the cage when it was in the cage, and it would quieten down a bit earlier. But it was still fairly noisy. Lovely sound though. I just don't know if I could stick it on a daily basis. Sorry, you already read that. Okay, so this is a problem here. This line should go there. That needs to come down a bit more. Yeah, this has gone to hell. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. We need to work out the perfect pet for you. Silent and no poop. A tree? Yes, I think you might be onto something there, guy. Yeah, I might have to get a robot or something. Devilish. Well, yeah, I don't mind the poop situation with a bird. That would be alright, because it's not too bad, is it? Okay, I think this one's more or less done now. More or less. Whew. Like Do Androids Dream of Sheep, you could live inside a Philip K. Dick novel. That's true. We were talking about that earlier, actually, Guy, funnily enough. Just the book. We were thinking of titles, favourite titles of books. Okay, I think that's as good as I can do it. I might just make the back arch really dark, just to finish it off, just to pop the devil a bit. So let's make a nice dark colour. However, my brushes are all dirty. Although it doesn't need to be that. Gonna stake this. Let's just use this one. That'll do. Raining outside here. Return to the familiar weather. I do miss the rain when it's not. We go through an unusual period where it doesn't rain. I do miss it. Okay, that'll do, I think. Her expression is still disturbing me. I might try and tweak it slightly, I don't know. Sure I can do it, to be fair. Oh dear. Okay, nice seeing you, but I need to work tomorrow. Keep painting and I'll catch the rest of it tomorrow. Cheers, Deb. Thanks for popping in. Lovely of you to do that. Thank you. I'm going to check out that review of Jove. By Jove? No, it wasn't that. But yes, I will see that. After I finish this. Right, let's see if we can do something about her demonic grimace. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to have to turn the camera off again because there's going to be, got to put the reference on. I mean, there's one thing painting this kind of thing, but when you have the actual reference right in your face, it might set YouTube off. The devil have you got that on there for, you scoundrel? Right. I'm back. That's looking much better, Jimmy. Yes, cheers, Ian. Yeah, it's I'm glad I persevered with it. I'll bring it back out in a minute. It's just I've got the reference on show, which I don't think YouTube would be happy about. Let's move this out of the way a sec. Okay, that's a little bit better. Ah, fuck! Oh no! I can't stop grimacing. Oh, hello there, Sophia Ross. Yeah, I'm repairing one of the paintings from last night. Okay, that'll do. Right, let's pop the devil out and you can have a look. Oh no, I can't leave her looking like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, right, she's got a very strange grimace going on. Looks like she's trying to take a shit or something. Oh dear. Elf shitting on the castle wall. Okay, that's what this one's called. How long have you been up on? I think I came on about 2 hours ago, something like that, maybe more. I just had a burning desire to get back on it. Yeah, are you okay, Sephiros? 2 hours, yeah, I think so, something like that. It's been a long, drawn-out, tawdry affair. But I think it's done the painting a bit of good. Look at her pointy ear. Okay, right. There's not much I can do about that, really. Got a plan for these paintings? No, not really. Billy, you know, I'm just fucking around, really. Practice, I suppose you could call it. Yeah, I mean, you know, I had that idea for a book of little paintings. That's still going to happen, but these won't be in it. But I was thinking, you know, some of them might work their way in there, perhaps. So these are kind of studies for potential future paintings, yeah. But yeah, no, I'll slap I might slap them on eBay. Just I was thinking of just, yeah, stick them on there for like a tenner each or something, perhaps, but we'll see. But it's good. I do like the practice. I think I'll stop here because I'm going to fuck it up again. Like Bob Ross, I need to sign the devil now. Get in black. Black. Yeah, just at work would have been nice to have this on my other screen if I had noticed this earlier. Sorry, Sephiros. I tell you what I'll do from now on. If I ever come on, I'll pop it on the Palace of Pleasure. I just don't do it just because I don't want people to feel sorry for me and have to come there anyway. But yeah, I'll do that. Nice, I'm looking forward to that. Yes, cheers, Billy. I'm really excited by the idea of this book, because it's going to be a kind of a weird fiction, parallel universes, eroticism, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and it's going to be non-linear reading direction. So each image will be a puzzle to solve, and that will lead you to the next image. So you read it non-linearly, and then once you've finished the book, I'm thinking there will be an extra quest you can go on, and you have to reread the whole thing, and it will lead to some kind of secret. That's the plan. But until that happens, I've got some other stuff to do. So, Tarek 2, the sequel to Brown Road Blues, is getting there, and I'm going to release another collection of short stories. So that's what's happening this year, and then next year, if I'm still alive, if we're all still alive, I'll dedicate the year to doing that painting project, perhaps. The problem is it takes up a lot of time, but it would be worth it, I think it would be worth it. I would even potentially see if I could get it published traditionally, just so it could be like full color hardback. However, the kind of content I'm thinking of putting in it will probably put a lot of them off. It could be something, with AI art being everywhere. I think there might be publishers that would be into the idea of something that's completely hand rendered, perhaps. Oh, cheers, Christian. Did you see Jake's scathing takedown of live streams last night? What the hell was that about? I mean, I saw it this morning. It was only like 30 seconds. Did he make a mistake, did he? Yes, similar to the Golden Hair book. Exactly, Billy. So, yeah, Kit Williams I absolutely love Kit Williams' work. And so that would be my kind of homage to Kit Williams, really. Doing a similar book. And, who knows, if I can scrape some money together, I might even bury something that people can find that AI wouldn't be able to solve, because it's going to be quite devious. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's the plan. Cheers, Sephiros. We'll see. I mean, I'm really excited by it because, there's untold, there's so many possibilities. I'm going to be going like back in time. For example, there's going to be like a historic, something happened back in the early 1900s, for example, and they found some kind of rift into another world. So that's going to be part of it. And then, exploring other realms, but all of it based around solving puzzles, but all of it kind of number puzzles, but very simple. Some of it would be within the painting itself, some of it would be something to solve in the text, but nothing requiring mathematics or anything like that, but perhaps a more abstract playing around with numbers. I assumed it was a satirical reference to my stream because it started out like that, but that may be paranoia. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think it was Sephiros. I think he's just. I don't know. It looked like maybe he's playing with an idea of doing something similar, or some kind of that would require a 2-camera setup, because he doesn't have that normally, does he? So maybe he's just experimenting, and it went tits up. The annoying thing was he did a live stream for 30 seconds, and he had like over 200 views on the devil. I think this is the problem. This is the thing I'm definitely getting wrong, is doing these really long ones. I think next time I'll go for a 30-second finger blast and see what happens. Right, I'm just titting around now. Let's call it a day. That's done. Yeah, don't worry, Sephiros. Definitely, it's nothing to do with you. He just doesn't know what he's doing, does he? He don't know what he's doing. Right, I'm going to stop now, but I might come on later and do some more. Who knows? But I'm going to have to clean my brushes. Okay, here we go. There you go, my lads. That's what it looks like. Did a bit of Bob Ross there. And so this is Elf taking his shit in a castle window. There we are. You're welcome. Let's put this in the drying doodad. Yeah, sitting down for 2 hours is not doing me any good at all. Get the P. Diddy juice out in a minute. Looks great, bit different than it was last night. Yes, yeah, quite different, yeah. I was saying to the others earlier that I was thinking about it in bed, and it was annoying me that it had gone kind of tits up. So I thought, when I woke up, I thought, right, let's see if we can salvage it in some way. I took a photograph of it last night and compared it to the reference, overlaid it, and it was out by a country mile. But at the same time, it was I quite like the fact that she looks odd, if you will. Got bloody paint on my cup. Yeah, she kind of became an Avatar character, but not blue. I was looking up this morning just for interest. Oh, top quality cleaning live stream. Yes. Hold on to your lug nuts. This shit's gonna get real now. What was I saying? Yes, I was looking up this morning because I thought, how good for the environment is painting, generally speaking. And of course, it's not brilliant, especially if you're using oil paints. You're using solvents which are terrible for the environment and your health generally, but the actual oil paints themselves are biodegradable, really. If you shoved one of my paintings in the tip, it would take a number of years, but there would be bacteria that would eat the oils, and the pigments are just minerals at the end of the day, a lot of them. However, acrylics are of course plastics, aren't they? So that's not brilliant. So I'm glad I don't use acrylics. So yes, one could say this is good for the environment. So yeah, because this train of thought began because I was thinking I use a lot of tissue op with, right? And, I suppose that's not good, is it? You can't recycle it once it's been painted on. But yeah, it will just disappear one day, be eaten by little critters. Hopefully not seagulls, although they are evil. Yes. Name a more evil bird than a seagull. But of course, you know, seagulls get a bad rep, but the reason they attack you at the beach is because they're after your food, and they're after your food because, well, it's there, isn't it? So you can't really blame them. But they are fucking annoying. Let's not get around that, and the noise they make is annoying. We all use lots of tissue. Yeah, that's true, Chris. Yes, that's true. Octobuzzard. I haven't seen one of those in the wild. Sounds devilish. Is it similar to the spider dragon that I created last night? See, what I could do... Nah. Sometimes what I do is I scrape off the leavings of my palette, and then I'll dump it on a canvas just to see what happens, rather than wasting the paint, because I'm a tight bastard. Okay, that's as much as I'm cleaning it today. That'll do. That will do, pig. Okay, the last mind-blowing thing I can do for you is coat my brushes in P. Diddy juice, also known as baby oil. Just a coating, and then it's ready for the next session, whenever that may be. I need to get up and walk around as well. I tell you, I had a great sleep last night. I think I got eight and a half hours, and my back didn't wake me up, but I've no idea why. Yeah, so with the brushes that have any kind of burnt umber in, you've got to get a lot of that out, else it will get fucked. That'll do. You know what's worse for the environment? AI. Yes, I agree. Yes, quite right. Fuck AI, AI, motherfucker. Can't stand it. Okay, there we are. We're done. Jimmy, out. Yeah, I'll be going in a sec. Let's just leave this track running, and then I'll fuck off. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, or have a nice sleep if you're like Deb. You're on the other side of the world. Oh. I won't. I'm at work. Oh dear. You're working from home today, Sephiros. I mean, do you work from home every day? It's fucking light. Oh yeah. Cheers, Jim. Have a good one. Cheers, Chris. I hope your foot improves later on today. Although it's probably a long process, isn't it? My wife does every day. Living the dream. Yes, Vanessa does 3 days a week. But she's at work today and tomorrow. I'd love to work from home doing this. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I did buy 3 scratch cards yesterday, and I know at least one of them is going to make me win big. So I'm not doing a scratch card wizard. I'm going to do it in private. Now, then thereafter, if you see me on here every single day, you know what's happened. Oh, it's the next song, isn't it? I'll end it now. I'll leave it just a little bit longer. Just for you, Sephiros, so you can have some company whilst you're working. I think I might get there eventually. I've been replacing all of our paperwork sheets with electronic versions. Okay. That'll do it. And then your boss will say, "We've replaced you with AI." No, surely not. No, he said he doesn't like AI. Good man. Excellent. So should be fine. Good. Yeah, well, time will tell. I mean, they keep talking about an AI bubble bursting and all of that. I mean, I don't know about that. I didn't read an article. I saw an article last night saying about businesses are saying AI is benefiting them, but the people that are working using the AI are saying they're just battling daily with all the crap it's creating. So who knows? I mean, it's inevitable that my job will be replaced in the coming years by driverless cars. I mean, it makes sense. However, the children I drive would still require an escort, so then I guess I would become an escort, because they're not going to let people that can't drive in driverless cars yet. Eventually that will happen, I'm sure. Johnny Cabs, which is what I was going to call my firm if I set one up. Jimmy Cabs. Wizard Sleeve Cabs. Okay, so apparently there's 6 people watching right now, and yet my panel says there's 2 people. So I don't know what to believe anymore. I was about to mention Johnny Cabs. Here's Johnny Cabs. What is it? How did I get here? The door opened? You got in? Something like that. Total Recall. Yes, indeed. Yes. There you go. That's my favourite impression of Arnie from Total Recall. It goes without saying that in the future, maybe the next live stream, I'm going to do an intro based on Total Recall. Richard Picardo. Richard Picardo, who's that? Is that to do with is that the one that played the Johnny Cab character? Give these people air. Give these people air. Oh, the Star Trek Doctor, Johnny Cab. He's the... Yes, that's true. Oh, it's him. Now you say it, it makes perfect sense. Did anyone enjoy watching Voyager? There's a question for you. I never got into it. I was a die-hard TNG fan. And when Captain Janeway came along, I was like, fuck this shit. I still watched it though. Oh, he's in Inner Space as well. Well, I'll be darned. He's a great character though, Johnny Cab. The fact that Arnie says he's not going to pay. What does he say? Oh, he doesn't say fuck you. He says sue me or something like that. And then explodes. I mean, that was crazy. Robert Picardo. Right, okay. Oh, he's the cowboy, right, okay. Voyager was mostly shit, I agree, yes. Occasionally there was an episode I quite liked. I love the idea that they've been blasted, you know, to a long, long way away and they're trying to fight their way back to Federation space. That was a good idea. However, there was far too much talking for my liking. Not enough happening. Same with Deep Space Nine. Never really got into that either. Oh, hello there, Asbrewer. Never watched any Trek. Where should I start? If you ask me, TNG all the way. The Next Generation. 7 seasons of absolute gold. Unless, of course, Deanna Troy's mother appears in an episode, in which case, burn the devil and move on. But otherwise, some fantastic episodes in that. Loads of them. Every season has its gem. Start there. The original is worth a look, but it's a bit repetitive for my liking. But the supporting cast of young ladies, the other crew members, they wear incredibly short skirts. It's obscene. We're on Deep Space Nine right now. Haven't watched all of it before. Right, I haven't either. How many seasons of that did they make? I like the black and white holodeck Flash Gordon episodes in Voyager. My goodness, I didn't see those. That sounds interesting. Yes, of course they had a holodeck as well. Yeah. It's interesting that in TNG there was so many holodeck episodes that revolved around Shakespeare. Definitely an influence by Patrick Stewart there, I'm sure. We need some Shakespeare in here, my lads. And Sherlock Holmes, there's a lot of that as well, wasn't there? But that was a great thing. We used to love the holodeck episodes. 7 seasons, right. Crikey. I didn't know they'd made that many. Isn't there... Remember in the original series, the episode Trouble with Tribbles? Those fluffy ball creatures? Wasn't there a crossover with into Deep Space Nine? An episode that featured Tribbles in some way? I'm sure there was something. That was a great idea for an episode. Those little balls of fluff that just kept multiplying. I mean, on the surface, quite an innocuous creature, but imagine that just being exponential growth and then just being surrounded by fluffy balls of shit. Ah, yes, right, there was. Yeah, they go back to the original series era. Oh, do they really? My goodness. Incredible. Yeah, I heard rumour of it, but I never saw it. My uncle was a big fan of the original Star Trek, and I'm pretty sure he told me about it. He had some kind of limited edition of Deep Space Nine. I think that must have been it. Those are Klingons? I don't get that reference. Okay, what's your favourite alien race in the Star Trek universe? Discuss. I'm going to have a think about mine now. I do like the Vulcans. I think they might be my favourite. Can't stand the Ferengi. They can go and do one. What's the other ones? Yeah, the Klingons, of course. Klingons looked completely different in the original series. I see. So they're confused when they see them. Ah, that makes sense, right? Well, that's cool. That there's an in-joke there that's actually built into it. I'm trying to think what the Klingons looked like now from the original one. Were they that different? Were they? What were those ones? The absolute bastards. Kardashian? No. Kardashians or something? Cardassians. Yes, that's right. In the original, I liked the aliens that moved so fast you could not see them. One episode only, the series that affected me deeply as a kid was Lost in Space. Yes, we used to watch that, the original Lost in Space. I don't remember that one. They could move fast. Great idea. Lost in Space. What was the... they had that great big robot that was used in that movie based on The Tempest. What the hell was that again? Fucking hell, my memory is awful. What alien race would you shag is the real question. Now you're getting down to the nitty gritty, Christian. Excellent work. That's a good question as well. I'm not quite sure. I know I wouldn't fancy a Klingon lady, just because I think it would be well, it might be quite fun actually, but you'd get the shit battered out of you. Short hair, no forehead ridges. Weird gold suits. I had no idea. Although weren't the Klingons in the original Star Trek movies more like the Klingons we know today? I think that might be oh right, just blackface and snarling. It was a different robot. Oh, was it really? Forbidden Planet, that's the one. Oh, it was different, was it? It was similar though, wasn't it? I found it quite disturbing, that robot, with its kind of accordion arms that looked like vacuum cleaner hosing. Vacuum cleaner hose. There's a race of aliens. I think there was one on board Voyager, and the only difference between them and humans is they had a slight ridges in the nose or up here between their eyes. What were they called? Similar, right. I thought it was the same one. Interesting. Any alien race played by Rachel Welch. Now the name for me is familiar. Now I think she played the race that I'm talking about. Danger, Will Robinson. Yes, he had a very distinctive voice, didn't he, that robot? Right, who voiced the robot? Now there's a question. And who was the dastardly doctor, the owner of the robot? What was he called again? Raquel Welch. Right, Raquel Welch, right. Is she the one that played... I'm trying to think of the... She had dark hair, a kind of shoulder, just above the shoulder length hair. Right, yes. There's a... Do you know, Chris, what what race, alien race, are the ones where they're more or less human, but they've just got like some ridges here? And I'm pretty sure Raquel, is it Raquel Welsh? Yeah, Raquel Welsh. I'm pretty sure she played one of them. Can't remember now. Bajoran, that's it. Thank you, Sephiros. Bajoran, yes. Now, what is the thinking behind the fact that all of the races, all of the alien races in Star Trek are bipedal, almost entirely, and are more or less human, but for a few little things here and there? Is there ever any kind of reason behind that, other than the fact that, you know, budget constraints and all the rest of it, they're played by humans, so let's just give them pointy ears kind of thing? Or was there some kind of human diaspora at some ancient time, and they all differentiated into different types of alien, like a Jack Vance kind of idea? Progenitor race. I don't think she did. She was mostly acting in the 60s and 70s. Right, I'm thinking of someone completely different. I'll try and find who the one I was thinking of. I'm sorry, I make these mistakes, my loves, but I'm glad you put me right. Yeah, so was she the one that was in 1000 BC or some shit? It's in an episode, but I can't remember which series it is. Right, so there is a reasoning behind it. I mean, that would make sense. That the problem being, though, of course, that all life on Earth is derived from one source of DNA. So that would suggest it would still work, wouldn't it? It would still work. Yeah. 1 million years BC. Yes, I know the one you mean now. I'm terrible with names. I am absolutely terrible. Names of anything. Yeah, so who's the one I'm thinking of? I'm going to just look it up in the background here. So Bajoran. Oh yes, that's right. They wear those earrings as well, don't they? There she is. Yes, there she is. Right, what's she called? Okay, there was one on Voyager, and that was she was called Kira Nerys. Kira Nerys. Yeah, I quite liked her. But the one I'm thinking of is Ro Laren, my loves. Do you remember her? I thought she was rather lovely. But there we are. Yes, so she was around during the TNG years. She was there a couple of times. Butted heads with Will Riker, if I remember rightly. It's probably because he couldn't have his way with her. And we all know what Will Riker's like. Kira was Nana Visitor. Is that her real name, is it? The 6th and 7th seasons of TNG. I was portrayed by Michelle Forbes. Okay. She's in Picard season 3. Oh, excellent. Did you also know that, Lycia Naff, she's called, the one that played the free-breasted sex worker in Total Recall. She was in 2 episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation. Potential love interest for Geordie LaForge. She worked in engineering. Anyone know that? It's a shame really, because she could have become a permanent character, but I think they decided to keep Geordie single. That's probably one of the reasons. It's a shame really. I just need to get something a minute. I've just realised I've got oil paint all over my bloody keyboard. Turn the devil off. Tell you, I am terrible. Paint just flies all over the place when I'm painting. Okay, this might be a good time to end it, my loves. Here we go. Okay, so I'm done now, and might be back on later, perhaps, but I don't know. But I am in a painting mode today. I'm in the mood to paint. So yeah, I might see you later. Enjoy the rest of your days if I don't see your day if I don't see you before. And let's resume the Star Trek chat next time. Oh, sorry, I missed loads of, I thought everyone had gone. Oh dear, I've been missing stuff. Shit. Right, let's carry on for a little bit. Oh dear, what is the matter with me? Hello there, Pip. Look, I almost ended it and you said hello. The one you're talking about, not Kira, sorry. Oh, okay. Hello, sweeties. Hello, sweetie yourself, Pip. The ensign, that's right. Yeah, that's the one I meant. Thank you, Sephiros. Sorry, my thing wasn't updating. I've always been disturbingly attracted to the aliens with head tentacles in Star Wars. Jabba the Hutt's maidens. Oh, yes, yeah. Yes, there's a fleeting glimpse of her at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, isn't there? Got the great big, like two big tentacle things. Still on, Jimmy. I noticed you were painting during my break earlier this morning. Yes. Oh, I see. Yes, I'm still here. I'm going to go in a bit. Lunchtime now, so have some time to interact. Okay, I'll stay on for a bit. Twi'leks, they're called. Okay. I still have some walls in my living room that need painting, Jimmy. No, I'm not doing that. Unless you want a penis. Are you? Oh no. My Google Chrome's just said, are you sure you want to open 60 tabs? I don't know why. Oh my goodness, it's gone mad. It won't let me do anything. Okay. Yes, right, I might have to love you and leave you. Right. I don't know what to do now. Did the bedroom, did the hall, only the living room left to go. Very good. What colours did you go with? Now, if you want a feature wall in your living room, just entirely chock full of penises, I might come over. But unless you might be on your own otherwise. We've got a big wall in our living room now. It's like a barn conversion. So it's really high up. So one of the walls is massive. And I keep imagining different murals I could do on there, and all of them are perverse. Yes, that's the one. Yes, right. I'm with you there, Guy. I used to have a thing for her as well. There we are. Isn't life weird? Fine art. Yes, fine art. Anything that comes from a fine artist is fine art. No matter what it is. Yes. So, I'll just show you something very quickly. So, I've got this years ago, this frame. And as you can see, it's very long and thin. So, I've been trying to work out what to paint in that. That's why I was thinking that kind of tower, conical tower, great big tower, and someone on the top of it. Stuff is a lot more colourful now. Bedroom 2, shades of dark blue. The hall is a dawn orange yellow, and the living room will be a cactus green. Mintish. Nice, nice. We're going to be doing some colour stuff at some point, because a lot of it in the house is white. Oh, Ian's back again. Hello, Ian. Ian's popping in and out like a yo-yo. How's it going, Ian? I'm going to be going soon. I need to have my lunch, but I might be on a bit later and do some more painting, perhaps. But yes, colour. It's all about colour. We have a big blue wall in the living room. Exactly the same as us. We've got big blue wall as well, but we want to change it. We want either a different hue of blue, or maybe green, or I might just sling a great big cock up there. The mind boggles. I also toyed with the idea of a Roman orgy. Bedroom will be forest green if I ever paint it. Now that's the kind of green we're thinking. I tore the wallpaper off about 5 years ago and painted a big test patch. It's been like that ever since. Excellent, Sephiros, excellent. Great, eating lunch now, but we'll watch through the whole stream later. Oh my goodness, really? Well, it's lovely of you to consider doing that, Ian. Yeah, I finished off a painting from last night. It's now called Elf Taking a Shit in the Windowsill. You'll see what I mean if you watch it. We have 2 shades of green in the living room. Very peaceful. That's the thing. Yeah, I like referencing the outside. I love green anyway. You've got to be careful with green though. Certain shades of green just make me want to puke. Puke shades of green, for example. But yes, anything that's leaf-like, that kind of green, I do like. Do we need an interior design channel on Discord? Now you're talking. We could do, yeah. Okay, yeah, we could do that. What should we call it? Inside the Wizard's Homes, something like that. The painter who painted our house last time came and asked us if we really wanted to paint it all. Warning tape yellow. We did. How did it affect our brains, I wonder? Now that's very interesting. Why did you go for that? I suppose it's a very uplifting colour, isn't it? At times you might go into a room and think, shit, danger. But in other times think, ooh, it's sunny. So I can see that. Oh, hello there, Andrea. Good morning, Jimmy. Having my coffee now. Love all these lives. Thank you. I'm kind of nailing them at the moment. I'm doing so many of them. I'm just going through a phase. It's just because I've got lots of time at my disposal. I should be writing really, but it's such a lonely activity, especially as my wife's working today. I'm here all alone. I needed some company. Oh, Wizard Walls. Yes, Sephiros. Yes, let's do it. I'll do it later if you like. Or you can do it. But yes, that's a great idea. We can all show off our wizarding interiors. A nice mustard yellow might be nice. Not sure about warning tape. Yeah, I would go for a slightly a warmer one perhaps. I quite like yellow ochre. Oh, hello there, Josh. Hello, sir. Okay, we've got some Americans coming in now. Yeah, I started quite early this morning, so I think a lot of you were still abed. But I got my wand out again. I mean my brush, and finished off a painting. I'll show you what I did. The ones that went here. Okay, so this painting is now called Elf Taking a Shit on a Castle Wall. I'll show it this way because I've put my other camera. There you go. And I did a bit of Bob Ross in the background. But as you can see, she's bracing to take a shit. Yes. If I list it on eBay, I'll call it Elf Defecating. We had our hall wallpapered a couple of years ago. When the decorator stripped the old paper, he found his signature on the wall from 1984. He had forgotten he had ever been to our house. That's incredible. Yes, I agree, Sephiros. He had a little weep. Well, look at that. I'm sure that was quite a moment for him. Wow, incredible. Amazing. Did he leave the signature in place? I mean, it's incredible that, I suppose it's understandable that you wouldn't remember a house after that much time. If that's your profession, you're doing dozens and dozens and dozens of houses every year. It would all blur together. But then the passage of time, it's scary, isn't it? That's very sweet indeed. My goodness. We used to do that actually. I remember when we put some wallpaper up when we were all children, we all wrote our names on the wall, and then 20 years later my dad took it down and it was still there. The same kind of thing, but yeah, that's makes you think, doesn't it, my loves? But his signature must be on hundreds and hundreds of house walls when you think about it, if not thousands of the devils. Yeah, that's lovely. What a thing to do. Yeah, there's no wallpaper in our place. It's just all painted walls, so I won't be able to discover any secrets like that, unfortunately. But I am hoping there's buried treasure somewhere, at least in the fucking garden. There's got to be some treasure somewhere. My dad's going to bring his metal detector when he comes up next. And we're going to see if there's any gold anywhere. Yeah, my dad is what would you call it? A prolific metal detectorist. He does it all the time. He has licenses to do it on beaches, mostly beaches that he does. But yeah, he would like go into fields and things like that, but he hasn't he doesn't like the idea. He doesn't. What is it? Reluctant to ask permission and all of that. You know, it's quite odd, isn't it? Really, approaching a farmer and saying, "Do you mind if I search your fields? I'll let you know if I find any treasure." It's a weird setup, isn't it? But of course, you've got to ask permission. I wouldn't go willy-nilly. Love buried treasure, of course you do, Andrea. You are a pirate at the end of the day. I mean, there's got to be shitloads of it still undiscovered, especially over here from the Viking times and the Saxons. There's plenty of it around. You just got to find the devils. Lots of burial sites. Having coffee and munching down some scones. Lovely. Are they fruit scones or are they cheese scones? My favourite are cheese scones. Cheese and parsley scones. Delicious. For my lunch, I'm going to have a vegan sausage roll. That's how a lot of historical artifacts are found. Anglo-Saxon burial mounds too. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I mean, the trouble is there are lots of rogue metal detectorists that don't play by the rules. And unfortunately, the stuff they find, you know, you don't know where it's from. There could be, you know, you could have archaeological digs in these places, but the scoundrels pilfer it. I don't know how often that happens, but of course it does happen. Next door neighbour in London took up his floor and found a pair of ballet shoes. It was a tradition to leave shoes under a house in 1900 apparently. My goodness, I've never heard of that before. Jimmy, are you vegan? No, I'm vegetarian, but I do like vegan sausage rolls. And I do eat fish, so I'm a pescatarian. Sorry, I'm lying to you, but I don't eat any other meat. And I haven't done for 23 years. 23 years, yes. I miss sausage rolls. You're not vegetarian, are you, Asperer? Do you mean you can't get them where you are? Sausage rolls, my goodness, I live for sausage rolls. Vegetarian ones, of course, but vegan ones, my goodness. I found one, a supermarket one. Anyone who's over in Britain, Morrison's, they do the best vegan sausage rolls. Do check them out, they are incredible. And only £2 for two. Is that expensive? I don't think so. I think that's all right. I was in the Museum of Denmark recently. Oh yes, you went over there, didn't you? And they had a whole room celebrating detectorists and the contribution they make to archaeology. Wow. Commitment. Are you talking about my pescatarian ways, Sephiros? Thank you. So there's a caveat to that. I'll talk about that in a moment. Yeah, that's great. Because I don't know if detectorists are celebrated enough in a way, but their passion to trawl through all wind and rain and all kinds of weather, you know, a lot of people don't have the time or the inclination to do it, so it's a great thing that they do. I've been vegetarian for 42 years, gagging for a pork pie now. Yeah, very impressive, Chris. I used to love pork pies as well. I did find Tesco used to do a really good vegetarian, or it might have even been vegan, pork pie substitute. Really good, and then they fucked it off. But really good. It came in a pack of 3. Just small devils. I have to leave the work calls. Have a good one, peeps. Catch you later if there's another stream. Okay, cheers, Pip. Yeah, might see you later. Yeah, going back to the caveats here. So occasionally I have made mistakes. So I'd been vegetarian or pescatarian for 2 years. And then me and my girlfriend at the time went over to America. We didn't understand we went to the supermarket, and I'm bloody sure it said they were vegetarian sausages. And we were eating them, we were like, my God, these Americans have fucking nailed their vegetarian sausages. They are incredible. They were pork. But there we are. Right, what's the hardest part of being a vegetarian? It's not really hard anymore. Pie bastards. The worst part is explaining why you are a vegetarian over and over again. Yeah, I do get that occasionally. But I remember, I've been kind of pescatarian for 23 years in a row. But prior to that, we were brought up largely vegetarian by my parents in the 80s. In the 80s, it wasn't so good being a vegetarian. There wasn't much choice. And the meat substitute stuff was filth. But yeah, for me, I mean, I did it. I stopped eating meat because of an ex-girlfriend. She was vegetarian, and I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll do it as well. And then it just stuck. And then, and now I have this kind of moral suit. That's the other reason. No, I'm joking. But Vanessa, I was going to call her vegetarian then. Vanessa is a carnivore, and then some. So we are opposites on the yin and yang. She eats all the meat. I don't. Not so much these days. No, that's right. True, that is true. I think, back along, they thought something was wrong with you if you're a vegetarian. You're a vegetarian. And in fact, when I lived over in Japan for a year, when I was 22, so I was vegetarian then, because I was still, I'd been living at home, so I was brought up vegetarian in later years. And they couldn't understand vegetarianism then. It was completely unknown, really. So for that year, I ended up eating meat, just because it was impossible not to, because it would have been too hard to avoid it. We used to eat corn a lot. Not sure why. Yeah, I dabble with corn. It's supposed to be a healthy thing, isn't it? I suppose, not low in fat and all of that. Bean feast was okay. Yeah, lots of bean related stuff. I can't stand nut roast though. I fucking hate nut roast. Soy mince made me fart gangbusters. Now, there's certain things that I eat that will cause me mega problems. One of them is a southern fried chicken burger. I think it's the Sainsbury's own one. My God, I instantly turn that into gas, and that shit is on tap for about 3 hours. Oh, hello, Austin. Yes, I'm still here. I can't leave. I will be going soon, though. I have to go open the library now. Bye, Jimmy. Cheers, Andrea. See you later in the library, maybe. I might be coming on later. We'll see. So I think Austin must be on his lunch break now. So I'm going to stop at 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to have my own lunch. And then I might be back. I don't know. But the other thing is, I went to bed slightly depressed last night because I thought I did those 2 paintings and I thought they were both shambolic. And I thought, why am I... It's kind of a waste of time painting bad art, if you know what I mean. I enjoyed being with you all, the ones that were there. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed that part of it. But I was also thinking, I'm half-assing painting. And so when I went to bed, I thought, I'm not doing another one. And then I woke up and I thought, let's do another one. So there we are. God gave us a bird that is delicious and can fly good. Well, fair enough, Austin. Yes, fair enough. To be honest, I've got nothing against people that eat meat, nothing at all. I don't care. I'm not one of these kind of militant. Chris might be careful. But yeah, I don't care what other people do. It's free will and all of that, isn't it? So, but yeah, anyone that tries to dictate what other people should do, I can't stand that. I can't tell if it's all the hormone injected meat in America, but it's starting to wreck my guts. Right, okay. It could be. I think it's time to become vegetarian. And yes, it's quite fun. I don't know whether it's a healthier option or not. I mean, I still put on weight quite easily. No, don't give a fuck. Good man. I thought you'd be the same as me, Chris. Yes, don't worry about it. Eat what you will. Just maybe stay away from endangered species. Saying that, right, I did something absolutely deplorable when I lived in Japan. I couldn't do much about it, really. So someone took me to a restaurant with some other people. It was like this high-end place. I didn't pay a penny, thank God. And one of the courses was whale meat, my loves. I've always regretted it, but I only had one bit. And they have it frozen. It was frozen sticks of whale meat. Anyway, that's the beer, Jimmy. Yes, could be. It could be. Beer and cheese. When I drink lots of beer, I put loads of weight on. Yeah, beer is hellish. Monstrous. I couldn't help it. I didn't want to disrespect my hosts. But there we are. Yeah, beer and wine and cider, they have incredible amounts of sugar in them, don't they? So there's lots of calories there. The thing to drink really is just shorts, isn't it? Whiskey's good for you. Gin especially, very low calorie. So there are options. Well, brewer would know this. You can take away the meat, but never take away my beer. Okay, fair enough. I agree. I've got a beer ready actually for Thursday. It's old stock, I imagine, but it's a winter warmer ale. I've had it before. But yeah, I'm looking forward to drinking that. Last night I said after the stream I was going to have a whiskey, but I didn't do it in the end. I just went to bed. Gin. Who loves gin? Now, I'm quite partial to gin. Now, I love all alcoholic beverages, to be fair. Each has its own thing that's lovely about it. And gin is, you can get some really interesting flavours depending on the ones you go for. Some of them are fucking awful, of course, but there we are. Like rhubarb and ginger, that flavour's hellish. It can be hellish. There actually isn't that much sugar in beer. Well, there we are. I stand corrected, said the man in the orthopaedic shoes. Partridge. No, I suppose most of it's been converted to alcohol, hasn't it? So where are the calories coming from? I only had one. Oh, did you? Yes, because you were going to have a whiskey as well, weren't you? The yeast ferments most of it out, and the sugar is from a natural source, so your body can process it. Okay, so why is it so high in calories? Is it the yeast that remains, is it? Interesting. Yeah, it's a very good point. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, it's the same with dry wine, like dry white or a dry, a red that's not a sweet red. There's not much sugar in it, is there? So where the hell's the calories coming from? Then why do I get fat? Yes, answer us that. Yeah, there's something going on, some kind of magic, some kind of mischievous magic. I tell you, my hip is about to part company with the rest of my body. Opier gin is great. Tastes of cardamom. Lovely. I haven't tried that. Yes, that's the thing. It's the thing that I like about drinking like single malt whiskies. They're very complex. There's lots of flavors going on in the background. Same with gin. If it has quite interesting botanicals in them, you don't taste that in anything else. It's really interesting. It's one giant bowl of oatmeal. Yeast can't get rid of the calories. Okay. Oatmeal, right. So there's carbs in the devil. Maybe we aren't meant to drink a carry out, but Jimmy. Also, gin is delicious. Yes, agreed. I tell you, sometimes, so when me and my brothers get together, occasionally one of them will bring a nice gin. And it gives you a completely different form of inebriation, we find. We get really happy. Very happy very quickly. But then you do get depressed at the end of it. But it really gets you up, that does. It does to us anyway. Whereas some things you drink, like red wine, for example, I don't get the same experience with that. No, I know you don't, Sephiros, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't worry about it. No, it's true. I mean, that's the trouble. I surround myself with heavy drinkers, typically. But saying that, there's one member my parents, they don't drink anything at all. My sister Maria rarely drinks. Of course, I've shunned them all. Don't speak to them. Joking, of course. The only way a martini should be made. Aha. Yes, just gin. So my brother-in-law Adam said a Churchill used to drink martinis. A Churchill martini is you pour the gin and then you glance towards a bottle of vermouth, and that's enough. Don't like anything that affects the mind, I don't think. No, that's true. I can understand that. I mean, I don't like that aspect of it either, but I like that it calms me and makes me happy. I like that part of it. And I don't drink enough to get hangovers typically anymore. And I'm never sick or anything like that. Got a nice balance going. Whiskey to start you off, 3 whiskies, then 2 beers. That's what I usually drink. Okay. On a Thursday and Saturday. Right, okay. I tend to drink them together sometimes. I'll have a beer and a whiskey on the side. Or I'll just have beers, or I'll just have whiskey. But yeah, I do like combining them. I also used to chuck a shot of tequila in a pint of lager. That was quite nice as well. I don't do that anymore. I'm not keen on tequila, really. There you go. That's one of the few drinks I'm not keen on. Advocate, whatever, however you pronounce it. I fucking hate that. Just because it's egg-based. Now, who the hell ever came up with the idea of making an egg-based drink? Discuss.
I also like to live dangerously.
Uh-oh, I'm reaching for the controls that I normally use during the live streams. Do you really? Advocate? I tried it once. It was like, it was fucking rank. I only had one little sip and that was it. It was like drinking a fried egg. I stopped drinking during COVID. I only drank when socializing before. I'm not teetotal, but I don't drink at home, so tend not to drink anything now. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's really good actually. And so during COVID, my drinking went through the roof. We were putting away a lot. I think a lot of people were. It wasn't a good time really. but I always knew when to stop. But yes, I don't know. I almost said I wish I didn't drink, but that would be a lie. Jack the Ripper. Oh, Jack the Ripper, is this a drink? Beer plus shot of grappa in Greece. Okay. Got wicked drunk, hitchhiked back to hotel, was terrified I'd throw up in the car. My goodness, I've never tried one of those. Grappa, is that like Pernod? Egg whites add a creamy texture. Right, yes. I can appreciate texture. I can't appreciate egg in a drink. Egg should stay where it belongs, in its shell. Or fried or whatever. Okay, right. What's your favourite form of egg? Right, what's your favourite meal? Just the egg. I'm not talking about incorporating it into another meal. What's your favourite egg meal? My wife doesn't understand how I can drink in my own company, but I can happily. I'm the same as you, Austin. It's quite fun. It's better with someone else, of course, but yeah. Inside a chicken. Easter egg. No. I feel like I'm listening to Mid-Morning Matters. Yes, it does tiptoe into that, doesn't it? This is going off piste. Okay. Scrambled. Okay, Ian, thank you. The first genuine answer. Right, mine is... I can take or leave scrambled, to be fair. I don't like the texture. It disagrees with me. It displeases me. What the hell is that? Shakshuka. What's that? Fried eggs. Good man, Josh. Right, I think I'm with you, actually. Pickled eggs. Okay. I'm not keen on them myself. My sister absolutely loves them. I think she makes her own, actually. Absolutely deplorable idea, of course, pickling an egg, but there we are. This is the world we live in. Do you get pickled eggs stateside, my loves? Those of you over there. So in Britain, we like to pickle things. Nothing is beyond the pale where pickling is concerned. Occasionally, we pickle eggs. Chocolate egg. Okay, Josh is going for the chocolate egg. Scotch egg. Oh, yes. Of course. I used to love Scotch eggs. However, I can't have them anymore. I did find a good vegetarian alternative, but it's fucked off. With a pint, yes. Okay, I've never tried it with a pint. That's probably where I'm going wrong. They do sell them in fish and chip shops as well, which seems like a perverse thing to have with your fish and chips, but there we are. Partly boiled egg with wee soldiers toast dip in. Yes, that's wonderful. Curried, as in Sri Lanka. Yes, I used to have curries occasionally with eggs in. In fact, when I lived in Japan, they used to make a curry with eggs in it. It's a Middle Eastern breakfast dish. A good Scotch egg is delicious. Okay, that's that. Shakshuka. There you go. Yeah, I think I pronounced it better that time. I don't know what I said last time. Shack attack or something. Scotch eggs. Yeah, it's hard to beat a Scotch egg. I like, right, this is my method for a fried egg. I grate some cheese, some strong cheddar in the pan. Allow that to start fucking around in the pan until it's almost gone brown, and then crack your egg on top. And you get a lovely kind of cheesy bottom to it, if you will. That's really nice. Dippy egg, that was my childhood. Yes, dippy egg, yes. I like that as well, but I can never be asked to get the timing right. Okay, Billy, love a proper homemade Scotch egg, not these fluorescent orange things they sell in Tesco. They don't tend to have any taste, do they? So I told a tiny lie there. So the Quorn, they do a Scotch egg. It's fucking awful. Has no taste. I enjoyed the latest Misty video. You're perfecting those voices. Cheers, Ian. Yes, I experimented with a West Country accent in today's instalment. I'm not sure how successful that was. In the south, the pickled eggs... Oh, right. In the south, pickled pig's feet. Oh, my goodness. That's disgusting. Is egg a meat? Discuss. I would call it no. I would say it isn't. No. I'm not giving up eggs. I suppose as long as it's not been fertilized, that's the line I draw. If it's been fertilized, then no. Dad ate 2 eggs poached in butter every day for 30 years and he's still alive. Right, there we are. Excellent. I love hearing things like that. Does he also smoke 40 a day? No, that's I used, when I was a smoker, I always loved to hear of people that were in their 90s and still smoking, and I would think, see, it's possible. Am I crazy to be working on making deviled scotched eggs? Well, I'll be darned. Are you making them right now, or do you mean are you crazy to have eaten them and be at work because you might create some gas? I liked deviled anything actually. Filth. It's a period. I suppose it is, really. It gave us hope. Talking about the pickled pig's feet, I don't know. Trotters, that would be, wouldn't it? Pickled trotters. Now, there we are. That was a wonderful discussion all about eggs. This is what I love about doing live things, is you just don't know what's going to crop up next. I do love a deviled egg, yes. I used to devil my tuna mayonnaise. I used to like deviling the hell out of that. What happened to your lunch, Jimmy? I was just thinking the same thing. I'm going to have to go now. So I tell you, look out for me. I'll probably be back. I'll do another little painting and we can talk about whatever you like. Although my talking might be a bit slower. But you can talk amongst yourselves, perhaps, while I'm not there. What happened to your lunch? I've just read that thing. Filth is the pig feet, yes. Hope is the 80-year-old. Oh, of course, sorry. Look at that. My mind is, my memory's shit. 80-year-old with 40 a day, yes. Wizard Walls has now been activated. Sephiros has performed a spell. Thank you very much, Sephiros. Okay, so any of you, I think you're all in the palace now, aren't you? All of you lovely fellows. If you want to show off your wizarding tower, not your penis, do sling it in the new channel. I might do the same. Okay, cheers, Josh. Yes, enjoy the rest of your day. Might be on later, but whether or not you come is entirely up to you. And yes, right, I'm going to stuff a big old sausage roll in my gob now. Have a good day, everyone. Yes, you too, Austin. Cheers, Sephiros. Cheers, Guy. Cheers, Josh. Cheers. I've already said Josh. Cheers, Ian. Cheers, Asbrewer. Are you on the Discord, Guy? Ah, yes, I don't know if he's there. Right, let's go. See you later. Cheers.